Another day, another video. You know the drill. My name is Ghost of Red Seas. Today we are talking about a couple of things that is new to this channel. First and foremost, welcome to the new segment of this channel. It's going to be called This Week in Sanctuary or TWIS. So for all of my Destiny players, you know exactly why or how I took it from, but I have no shame and I actually really like the name. So with this segment, what we are going to do is basically look at the news and the, interesting facts that happened in Sanctuary or in Diablo 4 for the past week, and we'll be able to, dish out new information and things that you need to know as a need-to-know basis every single week from now on. I would also like to take the opportunity to talk to you guys about the new membership on this channel. Yes, if you want to help financially, there is a new button now right next to the subscribe button where you can basically help me create content, every single week or every single, 2 or 3 times a week, depending on the schedule. I am now dedicated, almost full-time for YouTube. It is really a big endeavor. And if you want to help, it's always welcomed. There is tiers to it. Feel free, to take a look at it. You are going to get, basically perks and advantages when you become a subscriber, such as a indicated role in the Discord and emotes, and in the future, basically whenever the merch is gonna come, you will also receive some discounts. For now, it is going to be very based on the live chatting and everything surrounding the Discord and the live streams. So whenever you are a membership, you're gonna have a nice little badge saying that you've been here since the beginning, and as low as $3 a month, it is really cheap to be able to help me out. That being said, live streams. I am now going to live stream 3 times a week here and on YouTube at the same time. It's going to be a dual live stream. We are going to help basically the community in Diablo 4. So if you need help with basically anything in the game, I have created a form, a Google form, which basically you just click whatever you need to help with. You put your battle ID and it's going to send me a message automatically to help you whenever I am on stream. It's even going to create a TDS. So basically it's going to say it on screen. Whenever you need help, I'll come help you out, and everybody can have fun after that. If it's for capstone dungeons, Uber Lilith, if it's for, Duriel or any boss ladder, I'm here to help. And live streams are going to be in the description when I'm going to be live at this moment. All right, so now that this is over, let's talk about TWIS this week in Sanctuary. So first and foremost, the Blessed Mother event. Yes, it is back. We are now getting 35% increased experience and gold gain between November 21st and November 28th. It is a great time to come back to Diablo 4 if you haven't, or if you want to just, create another character and basically play an alt. I am now on my 4th character of this season. It is so it's really close, to level 100, and I gotta say this has been the fastest leveling experience I've ever seen in Diablo 4 as of now. It is super fast, really fun, especially if you play a character that has a lot of mobility. I'm playing the rogue right now, the Twisted Blade build. It's quite fantastic, and I got the character really high, really fast. So this is a big W. I actually love this. If you have friends that haven't been playing since the preseason or season 1 like I do, it's a great time to get them back into the game and play all together. So this is a big win. I love this. Again, it is until November 28th, and yes, it is bugged, but we are still receiving the full 35% experience, even though it says 25% on the tooltip. Pez Radar came in with a post on the forums saying that they know that there is an issue with the post or the actual tooltip, but that we do have the full effect. So don't worry, we are getting the 35% full experience and gold gain, and I gotta say it is quite fantastic. In the same kind of news, Diablo 4 is also free to play between 21st of November and the 28th of November on Steam and on console. So I'm not really sure on console. I tried, on my PS5 to get basically trying to play it for free. It did not work. I didn't see any kind of ways to be able to download the demo or anything else. I had to purchase the copy of Diablo 4 on the PS5 if I wanted to play. So for the consoles, I'm not sure, but for Steam, you can actually try it, and with the caveat, you cannot go over level 20, but at the same time, it's going to give you, you know, a feel of the game if you like it. And if, you know, you have never played it, it is a great time to do it. If you have friends that never played it, you know, it's a good way to introduce into the game without having them to pay it. So again, between 21st of November and the 28th of November on Steam, free to play until level 20. If you are looking for a spooky background music for your, you know, slaying sessions, or kind of like a lo-fi / hi-fi, you know, Diablo kind of background music, Diablo released on their YouTube channel, you know, a 2.5 hour long video with, you know, basically more music than anything else, but with a really cool background. If you want to watch it, it's right here in the description, and you can leave it in the background while you slay some monsters. This is what I've been doing, you know, since yesterday, and I find like it's pretty cool, you know. So if you want to use it, it's right here too. On another note, now in the game, Abattoir of Zir is coming in 2 weeks. So December 5th, we are going to get, you know, the Greater Rift equivalent of Diablo 4. I really cannot wait for this. It's going to be very fun. And, you know, Wadijo said that he played it, and it's actually not even meant for people to finish the tier 25, which is the last tier of Abattoir of Zir whenever it comes out. Once again, it is a new endgame content coming in on December 5th as a new seasonal activity. Maybe it's gonna stay for, you know, new seasons after that, but I really like the way they are doing it right now. Thought, you know, the season would be ending really flat on its feet, you know, nothing else on to do after, you know, killing all the bosses and then Duriel and things like that. But I'm really glad that we're gonna have this, and on top of that, the Midwinter Blight update, which is the next thing I want to talk, gonna be right here. Just before that, you'd still have time, you know, 2 weeks from now to be able to get up your level, get to a level 100, finish leveling up your glyphs. It's going to be very important, I think, to be able to be really buff and really powerful, to be able to get through those Abattoir of Zir. For my part, I really cannot wait to at least try it, and it's going to be very fun to stream it with you guys. And like we said, right after the Abattoir of Zir event, there is going to be another event, which one is basically a seasonal one. It's going to be called Midwinter Blight. And I did find something, you know, back when they data mined the patch 1.2.1 from Wowhead, and I found it really interesting, because at the time I didn't really know which kind of weapons these were, because I got intrigued, because they actually have a very fun and nice, in my opinion, requirement, where basically every single archetype of these weapons called Midwinter, and then you have, you know, Midwinter Tomahawk, Midwinter Catapult, Midwinter Dirk, depending on, you know, the type of weapon, their actual requirements for the level is 1. But if you go and look at it, there are still, you know, levels 725 item power. So does that mean that we might be able to get really high end level with a only require of level 1? It's not unheard of in the Diablo universe. We were able to do this in Diablo 2. We definitely are able to do this in Diablo 3 with the Gem of Ease. So that would be a really cool part if we can see it in, you know, the Midwinter Blight, where if people will want to, you know, create other characters, once again, they'll be able to have, you know, a level 1 druid with a basically 725 item power, you know, mace or anything else like that. I think it's going to be very fun. So let's stay tuned and see if, you know, in 2 weeks this is going to be happening. But, you know, it would be nice. Let's now talk about Duriel runs and how, you know, it's been for you guys. I just want to, you know, share that I've been doing a lot of Duriel runs, more than 200 runs at least, and I've got, you know, 2 Uber Uniques, the Melted Heart of Selig, and I've got Doombringer really recently, so I'm really glad for it. Still looking for Shaco, still looking for the Grandfather, still looking for, you know, the staff. So we have still lots and lots of Duriel run to do, but I just wanted to tell you guys that, you know, the Uber drop is still very low. You are going to need a lot of time and, you know, resources to be able to do it. As you know, you need at least 2 eggs and 2 shards from Agony to be able to spawn 1 Duriel. These 2 eggs and these 2 shards, you get them by defeating 2 times Grigor and 2 times Varshan, and then you need all the summoning materials for Varshan, which is, you know, heart, a head, a femur, and a hand. And for Grigor is going to be, the living steels. Talking about living steels, we did get, a hot fix, so that's good. Every single chest in the Helltide now will drop at least 1 living steel, and if you pick up the 300 chest, you are going to receive 5 living steel, which is enough to summon him once. This is in World Tier 4. I'm not sure in World Tier 3, but for World Tier 4, it is what it is. I just wanted to say to you guys that, for the Uber unique drops, if you see a double unique drop when you kill Duriel, there is a chance that you get, a Uber unique item, but it's not because there's a double drop that it is guaranteed that is going to be a Uber unique. So just keep an eye out. On another note, there is a free cosmetic that you can take from the shop. So if you haven't, just go and take a look at your shop. It should be there. Also, we did finish the community events for the Blood Tides. So basically, we are also going to receive cosmetics for a horse and also for some weapons. So this is because we've been doing collectively lots and lots of blood harvests, and we got it. So this was it for the first edition of This Week in Sanctuary. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you find interesting, and at the same time, if you are also interested in a membership, it is right here. It is active. It is the first time I do it. Hopefully we are going to be together for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ghost of Red Seas. Peace.